So hello there guys, this is Ishan and I welcome you back to this new episode series, and this is my episode 1, and in this episode I'm going to be showing you how to make a laser security system with the help of our Raspberry Pi 3. So here are a few shots coming out. So that's the case, which took me more time than creating the project. That took me more time than the project. And yup, that's it, I guess. So there are a few shots of how it looks. So just take a look around it, and please don't forget to comment down below in my comment section how it looks. So that's our Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. I'm going to be using that thing in the whole project. So I have the black version of the case, I don't know why. So that's our Raspberry Pi 3, how it looks when it's uncased. That's a new word, uncased, not unboxed. It just looks cool. So it has a memory card which has Raspbian chassis installed in it, and that's the case opened. Sleek case open, just looks messy. That's the Raspberry Pi 3 buffer and the LDR and whole stuff of the wiring. Just don't take tension after looking at this. Make sure you don't get hurt that, because I'm going to make things really simpler. Just in case it's the messiest thing in the world, I guess. Oh, come on, Jack, how can you do that? And honestly, if you ask me why I gave it the name Sleek, please, I don't know. I just thought I would do it just like look fine upon it. So Sleek, laser security system, LS. It should be LS. So Lasik. I just presents me, Shankar Adkar. I don't know why, but Sleek just suits it, isn't it? So just follow my instructions and you will be making your own. You'll be using your own laser security system. So yeah, that's it, pretty much that's it. Yeah, you will be going through the programming stuff. Just don't take tension about that. It's really simple. Programming is really simple. It's just a few lines of code, just like 10 to 15 lines of code, or 5 to 10 lines of code, I don't know really. And yeah, make sure you just make that case in case you need it. The Sleek case is really tough. I just have to figure out where the power output input is and where the LDR is going to come out from. That was just the trickiest part. So that's why it just took me more time to create the case than the project itself, or the mechanism itself. So as you can see, this episode represents DIY plus trend. Tech DIY, Tech D. So this is the first thing we're going to be needing. That's the buzzer. Alright, so buzzer is going to be acting as a siren all the time. So when the contact of LDR and the laser will be broken, the buzzer will turn on and it will be beep. And once the laser again touches it, it will be off or just turned off. So yeah, that's it. The buzzer. So the buzzer is siren, and it has been connected with female to female wires, just like that. So the next thing we're going to be needing is Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. How can I forget this? This is the craziest thing I've been just going crazy about it. So I'm going to be using Raspberry Pi 3 Model B like this in the whole project. I will not be using its upside. Just avoid that voice behind me. So I'm not going to be using the upper cover of the case. I'm just be using it like that because we're going to be using the GPIO pins upon the Raspberry Pi port. Yeah. So that's it. That's the shot. So yeah, we're done with buzzer. We're done with Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. Oh, why am I saying this? I don't know. Come on. So that's our LDR, which one leg has been caught up into the female to female wire, and this our capacitor. When you have capacitor, it's one leg, that's a short leg into the female to female wire. Now we'll need a third female to female wire, in which we'll be putting LDR's open leg and the when you have capacitor's long leg into the same wire, so which should look pretty much like this. So yeah, it's like one wire, gray wire is for LDR's open leg, then orange wire is for LDR and capacitor's leg, and the red wire is for capacitor's leg again. That's the open leg. So yeah, this is how your circuit should look. Now you can just tape that thing, like I'm going to do it right now. Just look at it. So yeah, that's it. I have just taped it. So make sure your scenario looks like this. Ha ha ha. So we have got those 3 wires. He ha 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 ha. So that's the 3 wires: red, orange, and gray. So the gray wire, the red wire, the orange wire, and that's the gray wire. So the gray wire connects to the LDR's open leg or the one leg. Then the orange wire connects with the capacitor and the LDR both together. It just connects both together. And the red wire is another leg of capacitor. So make sure you're going to be getting 1 UF capacitor. That's the range we want for this. Yeah, that's it. So make sure you got those 3 heads. 3-headed monster. No, 3-headed mic. No, whatever it is. So this is our complete list with the puzzler, LDR and capacitor connected together, and how can I forget this Raspberry Pi 3 Model B, of course, the heart of the whole project. Hee ha ha. And that case. Don't forget that case. Worst case scenario. Hee ha ha. So now, getting back to connection. So the gray wire will be connected to the first or the GPIO 0 on the right hand side of the GPIO ports. If you see like this, it's the right hand side of the GPIO ports. It's connected to the very first wire. If you see upper lane. So the gray wire is connected to GPIO 0. Then we have the orange wire, which is connected to the 4th pin or the 3rd pin from the 1st pin we have planted. Just don't go crazy upon that. That's the 4th GPIO pin. And yep, that's it, the orange wire. Okay, so yeah, the orange wire has been connected on the 4th port. Then we have the red wire, which is the short leg of capacitor, which is connected to the 3rd pin on the left hand side, or the below the 1st lane. Yeah, on the 2nd lane, on the 3rd lane. So just behind the orange wire on the 2nd row. Now we have the negative wire of the buzzer, negative port of the buzzer, which is connected just on the side of the orange wire, just next to it. Make sure you just see this circuit neatly. It's getting really complicated. And then we have the red wire, the positive port, just connected near the negative port. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so we have just connected both of them near to each other. Wait a sec, I have got something. There's a catch. There's a plot. Just listen up. Now what you need to do with the orange wire and the red wire of the LDR and capacitor that I'm talking about. So the orange wire should be replaced with the red wire, and the red wire should be replaced with the orange wire. Yeah, that's how it's going to be. I guess. Or no, just follow my structure how it is. Just do it that way. So here is the circuit. So gray, then red, then orange, then red, blue, red. And then we have the tape. Why do we have the tape? We have to tape them together, the LDR and capacitor. We have to tape them together and make sure the LDRs have came out. Make sure, you just have to make sure that. So tape them like tape them so that we can get them out of hole we have made on the cave. So it should make just look like this. LDR side is out of the tape and the capacitor is completely sealed. So this is how it's gonna look like. Yeah, it looks great, isn't it? So that I can take together that, and that's the complete circuit. Now the coding part. So we'll just program our Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. So you can just do this before you connect all the parts. You have to program the code the Raspberry Pi 3. So I have not connected a keyboard, if you can see that, because I have already you see I have coded it already. I have programmed it already like that, and I have done the SSH thing. So if you want to know how to SSH the code of this the whole code into the Raspberry Pi 3's memory card, so you can just go down below in the description. You'll find a link to the video, and there I'll just show you. Of course, I'll show you how to SSH the code. So that's my Pixel desktop. Hey, it's an earthquake! Oh my god! Earthquake! Okay, it's stabilized, I guess. Let's just take the shot again. I want the shot again. So yeah, that's my Pixel desktop. And now, how to code it? So just go ahead and go into your programming, start menu button on the programming, and there you'll go to Python Idle 3. You can use Python Idle 2, but I suppose I like Python Idle 3, so I'll be using that thing. So open it up and go ahead and go upon File and say New File, or just Terminal. Now we'll open the coding section up. Now here I'll just put the code. I'll be back in 1 second. And here's the code. So now you can just go ahead, hit the 4K button and hit the stop button and just copy that code. And yeah, that's it. If you have followed my instructions how to connect every wire here and there on the GPR ports, then this code should definitely work, will definitely work. Now go ahead and save it. So I'll just save it. I will be saving it upon the home directory, home of Pi, and I'll be naming it, I'll be calling my code as code. Yeah, that's it. My code's named as code. Let's just hit the save button, and we are done coding and programming the Raspberry Pi 3. Hey, it's done. Coding part is done, isn't it? It's really simple, isn't it? So yeah, now here's the whole thing completed. Can you believe that? We have just done it in short time, I guess. It's short time. So that's your whole thing. Laser security system with the help of Raspberry Pi 3 Model B, which I'm calling a Fleek. So now here I'm just filling everything up. So I have kept my Raspberry Pi 3 in the Fleek case, and just the power port. So yeah, it's adjusted. So that's the thing why I told you to make sure that you just dig those holes properly. Now I will just make sure that the buzzer sits next to the Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. It looks good, isn't it? And now the LDR and capacitor are ready to go into the burrow. Here they are. Now make sure the LDR pops out like this, because we're going to be needing it. So we are going to be putting that laser upon the LDR, and when the contact of the laser and LDR will break, it's done. So that's it, the video's done. Yeah, the video's done. Hey, the video's done. No, wait. The project's done. Hey, the project's done. Now we'll just seal it up. So I have just sealed up the sleek case. It looks sleek. Really good. So that's it, the project's done. We are done. Yeah, done. That looks great. It looks great. Hey, it looks great. The thumbs up pretty quick. Wait, hey, it just fell down. Hey, it's not great. It's down. It's not great. It's down. Oh, man, what a drag. So, anyways, the video's done, and I'll hop. So that's the sleek. That was me while filming the video, whatever it was. So this is the sleek. We are done. The video's done. I hope you like it. So if you liked it, just make sure you like it, comment down below in the comment box, share it, and don't forget to subscribe. So with that being said, I'm Ishan, this is Sleek, and we both are signing off.